I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still reppin' 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Been on my grind since 2013, now the way that I live, I feel like a king. 24 hours, I'm locked in, I'm feeling like Kobe, getting these rings.
They bring six, Smith underneath, and they get it. Thornton.
Nothing left on my bucket list, but I'm grinding like I'm still in the basement. Ain't nobody who working harder, money tall like Wembanyama. They be talking from the sidelines while I'm on the court, I've been a baller. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still reppin' 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up. Always knew my potential, hop in the Porsche and there ain't no rental. Came a long way from studying dental, now I got plaques inside of my bedroom. Already know where I've been headed, I took my risk and I don't regret it. They showing me love, I'm showing it back. With every song I've been getting better, I know nothing that's good come free. No 9 to 5, I work all week, put in my time and it keep paying off. I've been getting paid every time I speak. Used to have dreams of getting these ends, now I make the money go work for me. Can't stop now cause I got what I wanted, ain't nothing I need in my life but peace. I'm about to go level up, I cannot settle for nothing, I never been regular, always knew I could do better, I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. They didn't see all the time that I put in, now me and the money are way too attached. Still reppin' 919, the city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve, I put in the work, now I'm about to level up.
Salute Raider Nation. Appreciate y'all showing up, man. Really do appreciate it. Salute to the chat. Salute to the mods in the chat. Salute to everybody here on the panel. Aaron, Mike, and Harvey. Really do appreciate you guys showing up. If you guys want to
salute my boys.
we get going.
Salute to the nation.
Yes, how y'all doing out there in Raider Nation? It's the number one Raider stunner. What? Salute Dustin. Salute Secton Raider Mike. And I'm glad we can talk about this Jim Harbaugh situation. And just to let you know, to all y'all fine Raiderettes out there, I got 2 tickets to paradise right here in my pants. Thank you.
Okay, I'm done. No, hey, salute to you, Harvey. And of course, Dustin, thanks again for letting me on your show and all. And it's just good to be back. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the on the panel, just happy to be here, man. Let's talk some football.
All right. Salute to everybody. Frickin' salute Ozzy. Salute everybody.
On my back, on my back. It was on your back.
What?
The ball on my back to me on your back. The ball on my back, the ball on my back.
It's all right, bro. Your mom's gonna make you sleep in the bed.
The ball is in my back, the ball is in my back. But are you on your back?
Oh, get ready. Get you no. Come here, little guy. Oh. Them little guy. Yeah, you want to chill it
Everybody
up.
wants everybody wants some airtime.
Hell yeah. They all want their time.
There go Dalton right there.
Heck yeah. He loves the Raiders already, man. This guy's a big time Raider fan. Feel like he played with the Raiders in his past life, dude. Man just looks at the shield, everything. This guy gets lights up. He's like, what the heck, man? He gets so stuck he can't even get off it.
Look at him, look like a little John Madden.
Like, you and your big old head.
Yeah.
Nah,
Boom.
so basically, salute to everybody in the chat, dude. Appreciate you guys, man. Really do. Freaking outside of that. So basically, I'm just going to hop into, there's been a lot of talk about, all the coaching candidates we've been going through over this last weekend, put in multiple deals to the Rams for the defense, offense, and pass game coordinator, Nate, over there, all three coordinators. I mean, we've put in multiple, pretty much all the way around Jesse Minster now, numerous people, but it's like I've said, I just feel like for me, I feel like a lot of these. So look, there's a lot of similarities in all these deals. The more and more you start checking into them, right? I was sitting there just looking up Euro, the dude I've been talking about for the Panthers defensive coordinator. I've been sitting there talking about us getting him over here, head coach or defensive coordinator. Don't really care. I didn't know that the Panthers actually gave him a contract extension in the beginning of the season. So he's under contract till 2027. So he can't make a lateral move defensively. It would have to be a head coaching job. But I didn't know that. And I was actually looking up. Did he have any connections like with John Harbaugh any point in his career? And when I accidentally put in Jim by accident, I didn't put in John, I put in Jim, and it pops up and it said, yeah, Euro and Jim actually go back to the Niners. He was actually on the Niners coaching staff with Jim Harbaugh over there for the 4 years. And then like he talked about how he really liked them, this, that, the other. But what's weird is when he left there, he went over to Sean McVay. And I didn't know this dude has been with Harbaugh and McVay and through his coaching realm. And then he ends over there with the Panthers. And I mean, he's a great coach, but I didn't know that he had those connections. Then I started looking into multiple other coaches. Like, man, did a lot of these guys have any type of interconnection? Fuck, you'd be very surprised with damn near every guy that we're interviewing down the line have all interacted at some point in their career. They've overlapped on numerous of these head coaching candidates right now. And then I started thinking about it. I was like, from every report that I heard before this coaching deal started, Brian Flores was like one of their top dudes right off the get-go. Brian Flores, Brian Daboll. I always said I didn't think the Brian Daboll deal would work because he can go to places like the Eagles, the Lions, any place, be a good coordinator to go. I just felt like being with Brian here made sense because of Tom Brady and all their connections. But I heard Flores was high on the list. Flores only interviewed in one place so far, and that was with the Ravens, right when Harbaugh was let go. So long story short, I started thinking about it and I talked about it multiple times on the lives throughout last week. I said, man, with how many people that they're going through in interviews, you can end up running across a coach. And then that coach may end up changing your mind, how you want to go about, like how you want to go about your team and who you want to hire. Then I started thinking about this. I started looking at over the coaching hires, all the people that they're summoning. They're acting like people like Jesse Minster. I mean, I'm mind blown on the Jesse Minster deal when people are comparing him to Mike McDaniels or Mike McDonald that got the coaching job in Seattle, because I think it's crazy as hell. I mean, there's a big difference when Mike took the job. One, he ain't in the same division as fucking John Harbaugh. He was built by Jim Harbaugh in Michigan first. They swapped him over to the motherfucking over to the Ravens because Jim needed a fucking defensive coordinator. So John needed a defensive coordinator. So Jim sent him Mike McDaniels, and in replace, the Baltimore sent him Jesse fucking Minster, and then he developed him. But this is where I'm just mind blown. Jesse Minster doesn't run his own defense. He doesn't run his own system, his own shit. That is Harbaugh. That is Jim Harbaugh's defense ran by Jesse Minster, dude. And I'm just fucking mind blown where people are like, hey, let's give this dude 2 years in the NFL on a good fucking team. Let's not forget that, dude. Like, Brandon Staley was straight fucking trash, but that team was still built good. It had a good fucking defense, had good offense. That was a good fucking team. And we're over here acting like being ousted in the fucking playoffs. What, first game both years over there, and we're just fucking this great fucking team? I mean, look, I'm not going to discredit dudes or not, but he ain't ready to come into the Raiders fucking organization, fix this and then face Jim fucking Harbaugh, the dude that created that motherfucker, and face him 2 times a year. Nah, man, that's a straight ass beating 2 times a year by him, dude. Like, I guarantee it until he gets up his shit. And I'm not going to argue, could he go do something else? There's nobody in this NFL. There's nobody in this NFL that knows Jesse Minster better than motherfucking Jim Harbaugh. It's just facts, you know? So I think Jesse is most definitely the wrong hire, man. Like, if I'm being dead ass, like, there's just too many categories this guy does not fit, let alone who's his OC, who's his people coming with him. Guy only been here 2 fucking years. I mean, the difference was when Mike McDaniels left, he went to the NFL as the coach, and then he built his people and then fucking moved. And let's be honest, Mike McDonald don't become who he is without fucking Clint Kubiak. That's just fucking facts, dude. So I feel like at the same time, when we look at the Rams, okay, they summoned for Shula, they summoned for frickin' LaFleur, and they summoned for Nate. Do you think that they're summoning all them? Like, for me, I don't think they're summoning them to try to give them the job. I think they're summoning them to see like, okay, we have their offensive guy, we have their defensive guy, we have their pass game guy. You know, like, I think there's a lot of shit you can figure out about a team, Rams team in there. And it's just like I've said, if you get a head coach that has good people, like, you know, like a good coach, but he just don't have the personnel to put around him. Some of these dudes like Nate, he ain't no fucking head coach. That's just facts. Like, Nate is absolutely not on any planet that guy earned it. Get the heck out of my face with that, please, okay? I get it. Go. But he ain't no damn head coach. There ain't nothing that fucking guy's done to fucking have a head coach. I'm telling you, I think there's a lot of Tom Brady and Spy Tech trying to figure out what other organizations are doing and being successful at. And that's what they're going to start trying to use when they're putting some of the staff together. Now, I've said I think the John Harbaugh, you know, out of left field, like literally, because just last week, they asked Harbaugh, like, hey, would you coach against your brother? He was like, nah, I'd like to go to an NFC team, NFC division, you know, to be out of there. He was like, they were just talking about each other, how good they are, you know, like, you know, where they're at. And I feel like over the weekend, Harbaugh had no deal with us at all. He contacted the fucking Raiders and he talked to them about getting an interview. Hold on, bud. Hey. I know. Yeah. You see that? Yeah. You see that? Oh, my bad. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I was sitting there. So Harbaugh basically on Saturday he contacted the Raiders, fucking asking about getting an interview, and then he wanted the interview. We didn't fucking ask him for the interview. He wanted the interview. And then people are like, oh man, he's doing the same thing with the Titans and Arizona and this. Okay, listen, he already had those interviews with them. They said straight up when they came out that there was over a dozen teams that contacted him with interviews. They wanted to have the interviews. When Harbaugh called us, he wanted us to give him the interview. So I've sat here and said, man, like I've watched the Raiders for a very long time. I can't recall any damn time that a coach called and asked for an interview with the team when you have people like Dart and you have people like Dart out there. You have good upcoming dudes and teams out there. So it's not like we are sitting here like we are the best, but this is something I've been thinking about. Like, why would Harbaugh call us and ask for an interview with us? And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, you got Dart over and fucking Dart over with the Giants with a good defense, good few players. Then you got Cam Ward over there, and they got a few little pieces here and there. You have the Falcons. Some of these teams gave up draft picks. So they may have a few good pieces, but the cap money isn't there. The fucking draft picks aren't there. Then you're sitting here looking at it like, hey, you do have some good pieces. Because if I'm just going to be honest, man, Spytek's rookie class that he drafted has a lot of great fucking talent in it. And if you're taking that class and starting them over a lot of these other motherfuckers on this team, you can have a pretty good team put together as long as the coach was there. Then you start thinking, well, I got 10 draft picks. I have fucking 115 mil. I got the first pick in the draft. Then you start thinking about it like he can bring Todd Monken, dude, which is a great fucking offensive coordinator right now. I mean, just 5 years ago with Lamar Jackson, dude, people weren't even looking at him as a good deal because of his passing. He just sucked at passing. He was always a good runner. Even when he was brought in for the combine, people wanted him to try out as wide receiver, not fucking quarterback, dude. But he chose to go his route, and he did just fine. But long story short, Monken has done a great job with them. Then you're sitting here saying like the defensive coordinator. I don't think you want Orr here, dude, because Orr is fucking trash. I think Orr is trash. I'd pass on Orr if it was me. But I've checked into a lot of defensive coordinators, dude, like who's still out there, who can do something. There's really only one guy that has a really good list, and it's frickin' Brian Flores. If Brian Flores doesn't get a head coaching job, and you can convince him to come here because he's not signed with the Vikings. They just think he's going to go back to the Vikings as the defensive coordinator. But there's nothing from Tom getting him. There's nothing that says Tom can't stop him, get him to come here. And if you want to really think about it, if he goes back to the Vikings, dude, that's been a pretty good team for a minute, with their team and their deal, Brian should have probably had a job already. But if Brian comes to the Raiders and he fucking flips our defense, man, with the Harbaugh fucking ran team with the Monken offense, and he flips that defense, he's going to get a fucking head coaching job. There is no way you can argue it at that point, dude. Brian literally came to the fucking Raiders of all teams, flipped the defense around, put it in a top 10 fucking deal, made us a winning deal. I mean, Brian Flores would get a job. I think if he goes back to the Vikings, it's the same story. Good players, good this, they're still the same team every year. I think the Raiders give you a way bigger ceiling when you're doing that. Then Todd, he's not going to leave. The guy has been offered coaching jobs and so on. He's not leaving. He's going to stay here. That is your Steve Spagnuolo for sure. He's not going to go nowhere. So he'll be here. And then you start thinking about it. Okay, if we go out, are we going to get our first pick? There's been reports, dude, that the Raiders are going to shop that first overall pick, dude. I've said this a bunch of times. Brady likes CJ fucking Carr from Notre Dame. He's made it public. He's talked about it on deal. He likes him, dude. And I've said it. The Raiders draft cap will never be any higher than it will be right fucking now. It's not going to be no higher. And if you're sitting here looking and saying, oh, good job, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Good job. I love you. Yep, another fist bump. Good job. Oh. But I sit and say, like, your draft cap's never going to be higher than this year, right? Fucking now. You're not going to get 3 first round or 4 first round picks with other teams bidding on it, dude. And I keep trying to tell you guys, man, if you go through this year and you fucking suck, you still have those draft picks for this year, next year, and you're getting the quarterback for free. Let's be real, man. You're going to have people like Levitt, dude, fucking Archie, Carr. I mean, this whole quarterback group, and next year, there's going to be so many fucking people being forced out of college because they can't stay there no more that are all damn good fucking quarterbacks. And you're going to look at 5 teams that need a quarterback, but 20 quarterbacks are coming out that are fucking damn good. So I would sit here and say, like, why would you put the quarterback on the team first if the team ain't built first to win? Like, it doesn't make no sense. You have Aiden O'Connell, man. Monken can play with Aiden O'Connell. And this is something else I was going to say, too. I've already talked about Malik Willis. I've told people, man, like, shouldn't sleep on Malik Willis. Dude, he's been in Green Bay, got a great fucking QBR to touchdown ratio. He has the yards. He has the rushing yards. Like, Malik is not a guy to be sleeping on. He's been developed over there with Green Bay. From when he came out of Liberty to the Titans, from the Titans to Green Bay is just it's a 180-degree fucking turnaround. I mean, this dude is a way different player. So if you look at it like this, if the Raiders go out and get fucking Malik Willis and you have Todd Monken, he going to be able to coach him just damn fine. He going to coach him just damn fine. He just did this with Lamar for 5 fucking years. And all you're trying to do is get 2 years, maybe 3 years at most out of Malik Willis because you're looking to draft your quarterback next year. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't care how people feel about Max or not. When your fucking GM could say one fucking word, just like he did against Dallas, when Dallas called and asked, hey, man, we want to trade for Max, he said he's off limits instantly. There's no fucking reason that fucking when John Spytek got asked that message in that deal, there's 100% facts that he would never say, we're going to trade Max. He would never say those words, but he could have said one easy word. We're not trading him. That he can most definitely say that. But the fact that he danced around the question and all he came back to is Max is a Raider and I've been by his side, blah, blah, blah bullshit. Hey, man, there's nothing that said that you will not trade him, period. You could easily just one worded that conversation and been over and done with it. Listen, he's already had fucking 7 surgeries, dude, in 4 years. I keep fucking talking about this. But that's how the injury list goes with great players in the NFL. Once they get one, they just start fucking coming. Ask every big-time motherfucking player in the NFL. Ask them what their fucking deal was. They would say injury or surgery after surgery. We just had to handle the pain till we couldn't handle it no more. It's only a matter of a few years till that's going to be him. No matter how hard you're trying, as many snaps as he's getting, it's going to tire him out and it's going to start hurting a hell of a lot more. People say he went in for a meniscus fucking cleaning. Fuck no, there's goddamn the SI doctors are like bullshit. They're like, you don't come out of meniscus cleaning with a fucking leg brace like that. They're like, they obviously had something else happened in that deal when he had that surgery. And then that's a big deal. Max says, I'll be ready by the beginning of the year. Nobody's arguing that, Max, but let's be honest. Over the last fucking 3 years, you've yet to finish a season. 3 years, you've yet to finish every year. So if we're not sitting here anticipating that, man, if the team gets good and we make the playoffs, dude, and fuck our main guy is the fuck out of the game because of surgery or knee or this or that, he don't know how to not take 100 million snaps. He don't know how. So listen, I'm telling you, I think the Raiders trade that pick, get Averill Reese, dude, that plays DN linebacker in a multi-D system with a dude like Brian Flores, or even Harbaugh hires within his own deal. He's going to hire somebody pretty good. And there's even the possibility Jesse Minster's not under contract with the motherfucking Chargers. If, after this year, he can just go back and re-sign with them. We started off with fucking John. What if Jim says, hey, you can take him, let him help you build the fucking Raiders while you get going? Regardless of rival or not, Jim don't want to see his brother fail at any point at all. So I've said I don't think that's a likely deal. I think he goes back to the Chargers. I think he goes right back over there, no doubt about it. But
I got a question for you. Since you're talking about quarterbacks is Ty Simpson coming out of Alabama or what?
Yeah, this year because it's going to be he'll probably get a first round grade and
Okay.
go in just like Moore. I feel like DJ or Dante Moore is coming out too now due to the fact that that other kid just transferred there. So I don't fucking see why that kid would transfer there if fucking Moore was staying there. So Moore might be hitting the deal at the same time too. So I mean, I
Okay.
think, like I've said, I believe Chambus is a better quarterback than Dante Moore. I don't give a fucking what anybody says. I think Chambus is badass. That dude can carry a fucking team. He sees pressure and blitz coming off the edge. That dude feels shit, dude. Like
Yeah, but
I watched
who's the
Dante
better
Moore just get
quarterback between
mutilated multiple times.
Mendoza or Chambers?
Say again.
I say in your opinion. I said who's the better quarterback? Fernando Mendoza or Chambers?
I mean
Definitely.
that can be very controversial the way I'll answer it. I mean, if I was picking the quarterback, I'm
Give
picking
me
Chambus.
your
I
answer,
mean,
man. That's what I
I'm
want.
picking Chambus, dude, because I'm not dumb to the sport. I've said this 100 million times. I've played this game at a very high level.
Okay.
He's carrying one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in all of fucking college. He has one of the best, if not the best O line in all of college. He has some of the best playmakers in there. People can sit and say, team only has three, X amount of 3 stars and 4-star recruits per team. All right, I'm not going to argue that. There's all kind of motherfuckers that go to teams that have 0-star recruits and end up 5-star. That's how that shit works, dude. They get developed, they fucking progress into the fucking deal. That's how the sport is played. So saying that you got 55 3-star recruits just means you got a higher chance of having better players develop. That's all it was. And fucking Signetti did that shit. That's why he knows the portal. That's why that guy is a very smart motherfucker. That defense, again, one of the best defenses in all of college football. When I look at a team and when I look at the players, I sit here and say, is Fernando Mendoza leaving Indiana and going to Indiana? Or is he leaving the motherfucking Indiana and going to the motherfucking Raiders? He stands in the pocket like that. With us, he's going to get fucking mutilated. It's just fucking facts. You watch get fucking murdered this year. It's just factual truth, dude. I don't care who the fuck you are if you're just standing there. So I think at the end of the day, when you're looking at a player like who does better on the team, who would be better, I think Chambus. He sees pressure better. He stands in the pocket better. He can get out of the pocket and throw downfield and connect. Dude's very accurate. I mean, I believe when you're looking at a team like ours, I believe a player like him. I think a player like him offers. I think he offers more to our team than a person like Fernando. If Fernando it was going to the fucking San Francisco 49ers, the Seahawks, somebody that has a good fucking team already put together and he's just going to go be the quarterback, send him to the Rams, kid's going to kill it. I will not argue that fact. But kids like him, man, can come to a team like ours and just get beat the fuck down and never have no progress at all, dude, because we haven't given them tools yet. And then his shit goes out. I've said it. Why would you do that to him, man? Why not just go get Malik? He's already been in the NFL. He's already dealt with this type of shit. He knows the pressure. He knows it all. Trade the pick up Averill Reese, fucking go after it. And don't get me wrong, if Chambus is there in the fucking end of the first round, then get him. But I don't care if you take Carson Beck. I don't fucking care who the fuck you take, in honest, because I've said it. The quarterback is coming next year. It's not coming this year. So I don't care if you have Aiden, Malik Willis, and fucking somebody else on that roster. I can absolutely give shit who the other guy is. Like, I think the Raider fans got to get away from, like I said, Aiden. I think we need to quit having too many people on the roster that are favored by multiple positions at the quarterback position. I think it should always be clear cut. This is our starter, and then we hope that this guy, if he ever plays, he's good. Like, that's what you hope. So, in my opinion, if you're getting Malik, I would get rid of Aiden because I don't want motherfuckers coming over here and saying, oh, Aiden should be able to play. He's doing better. Nah, fuck that shit. We don't need that conversation going forward. Just go with fucking Malik, man. Be done with the quarterback controversy. Go through this year. Draft your quarterback next year. Why wouldn't you take the picks from the Jets if you have 4 first-round fucking picks from them And they got picks from the fucking 3 just in the first round next year. Like, I don't think you're getting any better than that. And that's coming from all kinds of different teams. And I've said it, if you're good and you're sitting around 25th, the Chiefs were 27th overall, dude, when they traded to 10th for Patrick Mahomes. There's nothing saying that you being out far can't still get up there and get them if you have the picks. And all I'm saying is the quarterback room is deep as fuck. So I'm pretty sure even if we get to fucking 5 or 6 or whatever, we're still going to get a damn quarterback. So I don't think it should be the focal point this offseason. You just have too many fucking places, man. If you can trade back with the Jets, take their first, they take ours, they get their guy, we get our guy, and even have another one back into this round, then great, great. But I think too many people try to build right this second and want the success now. I don't think that's the way that it works, man. I honest to God don't. I think you need to build up the picks first, like as in defense, offense, figure that part out, then go get your quarterback, stick him behind there for 5 years on a rookie contract. Like you gain way more value out of it. Even like Patrick Mahomes' run, his shit's coming to an end here real quick when all his players start fucking, retiring and shit, and they don't have replacements for him. So I'd most definitely try to pay attention to that shit right now when we're doing that going forward. Just get the guys first, get the team going, then go get your quarterback. I don't know how many more times to say it. If we took Fernando out of this draft this year and walked his ass over to 2027 and put him in there and then said, okay, now pick, you're not fucking picking him. It's just facts. You're not picking him as the first pick on that board. It's just absolutely not happening. You're going to take 2 or 3 quarterbacks before you take him. It's just fact, dude. So why are we overvaluing that pick right here, right now? It doesn't make no sense. Averill Reese fixes Max Crosby if he ends up leaving. It's just people say you can't replace Max and the bullshit. There's a kid right now in that motherfucker that'll replace him. It's just factual truth. He's younger. He came out of college way fucking better. He's way better athlete than Max was, period, leaving college. So he don't need 4 fucking years or 3 years to develop. He's not going to need that. I mean, Max was good, and I'm not discrediting Max in any way, shape, or form. But there is factual truth when it comes to the athlete that's leaving versus the one that we got coming. There's a huge difference. So I'm telling you, Max's injuries are going to catch up, man. They're going to end up catching up. And then but let's be real. Didn't the guy target him with the Broncos this year right at his knee in the play? Just fucking literally just targeted Max right in his He knows that he's hurt, dude. Like, you're going to see cheap-ass motherfuckers out there. They've always done it. How many times you see dudes with a full-on headlock on fucking Max? It's just going to take a halfback coming off a fucking edge and just pop his ass one time and done deal. And I don't understand why the Raider fans, if you're talking about building for your team, is win championship, bullshit, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm not understanding why we can't get the defensive guy and the quarterback. You're not getting a defensive player where people say, just take Fernando and get the defensive guy next year. But you're not getting the fucking defensive guy next year because that guy don't exist there. I keep saying that Bain is a great player, dude, for Miami. No one's going to argue. He's not better than fucking Averill Reese. Averill Reese plays 2 positions at a fucking high level. I've said it. Khalil Mack was only one of few players that ever go to a Pro Bowl at the linebacker and DN position. It's just what it is. Guess what? This kid will do it too. He'll do it too in this system with Harbaugh and them. If they come, they run a multi-D defense, man. Like, this guy would fucking thrive like a motherfucker in that bitch. And he plays middle linebacker, outside linebacker, and motherfucking DN. This dude plays all over the motherfucking place. So I just feel like, man, when you're trying to listen, I'd even go as far as this. I would go as far as saying, trade Max, pick up the picks, play Tyree with Averill Reese, dude. I mean, I would go as far as saying that because we're going to still get the production from Reese. We would just have to hope that fucking Tyree plays better. And I'm just going to be honest, Tyree plays better every single time Max isn't on the field. It's just what it is, man. I don't know why it's that way. I don't know if it's a head game with him or not. But he always plays better every single time Max ain't on the field. So I just feel like at some point, you can't just keep putting band-aids on because an option's sitting in front of you. There's always going to be an option there. You have to be able to rip the whole fucking team down, build the bitch up from the core, take the draft picks, get the multi-picks, because that's what we fucking need. We need another John Gruden 3 fucking first-round picks off of Cleo Mack type shit to make fucking change here. I don't care when people sit here and say, oh, John Gruden, he picked so bad. Bullshit. The core of our fucking team was built from John fucking Gruden for the last 4 years, dude. So I don't even want to hear that shit. If Spy Tech gets fucking 4 first-round picks, we're going to knock it out the motherfucking park. Like, I would put anything on it, dude. Like, I would put anything on it. The guy drafts really fucking good, man. And I know damn well when it comes to quarterback, this guy's had a good track record with quarterbacks, dude. And I've said it. Tom Brady likes CJ Carr. I mean, I don't care. He loves the way he plays the ball. He says that's just like how he is with mobility, dude. Like literally. So I've said I don't dislike Fernando in any means. If we take him, great, dude. I am not gonna fucking say one bad thing about it. If we get him, we get him. I'm just saying there's a way a guy has value on him. And if you're not paying attention to the value of this guy this year versus the guys next year, we are most definitely not doing our due diligence and trying to rebuild the team right. Why does it hurt if we go one more year with an Aiden or a fucking Malik? It doesn't hurt shit. We got to still have the team to fucking win with. Like, what do we go out there, win 5 games? Broken team, like let's just win 5 games with Reese and get a quarterback next year and do the same shit. Like it doesn't matter how we go about if our quarterback getting his ass beat for fucking a whole year, or if we get defensively, build him a line, build him shit, and then get the quarterback and then put him in that protects him not getting sacked 50 fucking times in a year, gives him a chance to stay within the pocket. Then that's when you can get Fernando. Then you can get that, So I don't think you can build that without the draft picks. I think you need the draft picks. Like I honest to God feel like you need the draft picks. So
yeah.
Like I said, I would straight up 100% go after fucking Harbaugh, dude. Like I don't think there's a better coach on the open right now. I don't think anybody is even close to his credentials. And when we sit here and say like, let's go youth, let's go young guys, man, none of them guys are proving shit. I've literally keep trying to bring up, what about Clinton and the Saints? It's literally just as recent as just a year ago. Like, we're not asking for something that happened fucking 5 years ago or some shit. We're literally asking this shit just happened just a few years ago. Same thing when people bring up Mike LaFleur. Do you just think that he was with Sean McVay his whole career? Like, is that what we really think? Like, is motherfuckers not know this dude was literally up here with the Jets, dude, with a great fucking team and still can't do shit? Like, we cannot just act like that shit don't matter. And we're over here like head coach candidate. Yeah, bullshit head coach candidate. Like, I feel like a lot of these interviews are just going to be to, learn what they're doing, man. I mean, the only guys I honest to God feel like that are even head coach candidates for any type shit we got is like Steve fucking Spagnuolo, dude. Like Steve Spagnuolo, fucking Kevin
Stefanski.
Stefanski. Yeah, Stefanski, Kevin Stefanski. He most definitely is qualified to come here, dude. Like easy.
Yeah.
I'm not, and he can probably have success. So if I'm picking candidates and realism, like some reality shit, like I'm picking him. Like before I ever pick Jesse Minster, before I ever pick Chris Shula, before I ever pick Matt LaFleur, I'm hiring that motherfucker. And then if I can hire fucking McCarthy, if I can hire Harbaugh, there are obviously dudes that are just miles ahead of these motherfuckers. And when people say, oh, you know what, man, Harbaugh, he's a retread. How the fuck is he a retread? He's been on the same team for 18 motherfucking years and only had 2 losing fucking seasons in 18 fucking years. That's crazy as fuck, dude, that he's a retread. Bullshit. I'm most definitely going to look at him to come because I've said it. The Harbaugh tree is a very fucking skilled department, and he covers from special teams, offense, and defense. He always has good ass skills. Like I said, go get Flores because that's something like I can see it happening. But let's just say it don't happen, right? And people are like, yeah, but Orr was shit. So why would we go with Orr being okay? But he can go get fucking he can go get Dale Martindale and bring him here. Fucking Don Wink Martingale. He can bring him here and be the defensive coordinator, and that's still better than anybody we've had here, period. He literally had his best fucking tenure with Harbaugh with the Ravens. Like, I just feel like Harbaugh has options and damn good options, dude. Like, I keep trying to tell people, who the fuck are some of these dudes' coaching staffs, dude? Like, I've literally researched a lot of their shit. They don't. It leads to what it leads to is if we hire this fucking guy, the team, the organization got to hire their defensive guy. What did fucking Spytek say when he came off the podium? They asked him a question about the coaches. He said, I would leave that up to the head coach. It's his job to hire his staff. That's exactly what he fucking said. So to me, I'm just gonna tell you, I think the guy getting hired first off got to have a fucking staff, period. Like, he has to have a motherfucking coach staff, period. So
All right, then, Dustin. All right, then, set time Raider Mike. Hey, set time Raider Mike. Say this lyric goes out to you before I go.
I sent you the link, bro. It's in your deal.
Bless the rains down in Africa.
Oh my God.
Yeah, buddy. Y'all take it easy.
You have a great night, Harvey.
But I would just say, I think at the end of the day, I get the young idea. I get it, man. But I think the young idea works on a team that's already half-assed put together, like fucking has an offense, has a defense, has some type of continuity. But when you're just coming in here saying, man, then we're going to expect this dude that's barely fucking coaching the offense or the defense at a high level, but we want him to run the whole organization, that's a fucking pretty high demand.
Well, I'd like to say something about the whole Josh Harbaugh thing. First of all, I agree with the thing is, I mean, I agree with everybody saying, I don't agree with them. I'm saying that everybody is saying that, just hire all young. I think John Harbaugh would be a great head coach to bring in. For one, I like the fact that he's not an offensive coach, he's not a defensive coach, he's a special teams coordinator coach that moved up to head coach. And so he's used to dealing with offensive and defensive players all the time. He's been in coaching, and I think that's a good thing. And I think he could groom one of these younger guys.
Just damn like right. Go get Davis Webb. Go get Davis Webb. Bring him here and let him develop him under Martingale. Fucking perfect.
Would you say Davis Webb? Yeah,
get Davis Webb
before. I would love that. Something like that.
Get Grant. Go get Grant. Those for the Jags. Bring him here and do the same shit. Get somebody to transition when one of these two dudes are done, like straight up.
Yeah. How much would the NFL like it if John Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh were playing in the same division?
I mean, I think
each other twice a year.
I think you have a competition. I think you got a competition. You know what I mean?
Those are money-making games, man.
Both brothers. Like, that'd be crazy.
Those are money-making games, man. NFL would be salivating for that to happen.
Dude, listen, I've told everybody, no matter how good no matter how good Jim is, John got the Super Bowl against them. Don't forget that.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm iffy on John just because of the fact that he needs good. I just feel like he needs good coordinators. Every year he's had good coordinators. It's hard to tell whether it's him or them.
Dude,
don't you think though in all those years he has
I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree.
He's 18 years with the Ravens. He swapped multiple offense and defensive coordinators and only has 2 losing seasons, 2 seasons with an 8-8 record. So you can't consider those losing because that would be pretty much winning at those times. So he really only has 2 years with a losing record in 18 years. That's pretty fucking savage. And he's gone through multiple offensive coordinators and multiple defensive coordinators. Yeah. So he most definitely knows what he's doing, 100%.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. With his age and everything, the dude knows people. He's got all kinds of freaking contacts that these young coaches ain't going to have. he might even have some
I'd,
young contacts.
I'd like it if we had John Harbaugh and then say we had Webb as our OC or something. That would be brilliant.
That's
That'd be
what
like
that's what
ideal.
we just mentioned before you came on.
It'll
Okay,
be
must
Don
be.
Martingale, and it'll be Todd Monken. Todd Monken's 100% the Harbaugh guy. He's coming with them.
Oh,
100%.
yeah, obviously, yeah.
And he's going to call the offense, and he should because he's easily one of the best offensive play callers in all football.
But that's what I mean, though.
He
Like
most definitely. Then if you
I
get a
feel like-
fucking Malik Willis that comes here, he just trained Lamar Jackson for the last few years. He'd be easily the best transition.
Well, that I wouldn't that pairing I wouldn't disagree with, but that's kind of my point. Like I'm just as long as John is coming with an OC at least and some kind of coordinator on the DC side, then I'm okay with it. But if it's just John coming here and you don't know who the OC and shit will be, then that's what I'm worried about because because he doesn't fully beside the ball.
John would never do that because John's staff goes deep as hell. So
yeah, I agree with that part.
Even if he was to go pull fucking Anthony Weaver from the fucking Dolphins, which was literally his guy that's literally seeking head coaching jobs right now, came from his system, his deal. He has plenty of connections, man. I mean, he has plenty of connections. So I don't think that, and just like I said, Euro is connected to Jim Harbaugh from the Niners when he was there. Like they have connections with everybody out here.
Yeah, that I wouldn't be mad at. As long as
they have connections with everybody here, and I've said it, like there's a reason the Raiders are interviewing a lot of these coordinators that are being stuck under offensive play callers and defensive play callers. There's a reason they're interviewing those guys. I'm telling you, they're going to try to give these dudes a jump up into those positions. But
I wouldn't mind getting after Clay Kubiak.
I believe Nate. I believe Nate, the pass game coordinator for the Rams, will get a fucking offensive coordinator job with us faster than Matt fucking LaFleur or Mike LaFleur. I keep trying to tell people Mike LaFleur already has been a play caller just a few years ago with Saleh with the Jets.
Yeah, that's facts.
People don't pay attention to that shit. They can say, "Oh, was it Saleh? Was it not?" It was their ass, dude. Like straight up, he had his offense. He had people like Wilson and fucking Bryce and these dudes. Like, no, hell no. The dude has an issue calling plays, and anybody can look good under Peyton or Kyle. Like that's just facts, So
yeah, I'll pass on that, dude. Every year that Green Bay gets the playoffs, they tend to lose because of his play calling.
Dude, I'm either going after Grant from the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars. 100% OC dude that I would bring here to let him call his own plays. I mean, like I've said, I would go after fucking the Broncos dude, Davis Webb. I would 100%.
How do you feel about Clay Kubiak, Clint's brother?
I wouldn't go after him at all. I wouldn't go after him no more than I'd go after Matt. Like I wouldn't go or Mike. I mean, why would I go after a dude that again literally sits under fucking Kyle Shanahan calling plays? Like I'm not doing that shit. I mean, fucking Clint's no different. Clint was literally there doing the same thing, went around. Nobody's arguing Clint's style of fucking play. Like nobody's arguing it, dude. The argument comes down to is one, people have said that he's a great offensive coordinator. He's a great, play caller, but he doesn't have the what it takes to be a fucking head coach. Like,
I don't mean as a head coach. I mean as an OC.
But I'm saying he left Kyle and went to 3 different stints. Fucking Clay ain't. So I'm not taking him. I'm not going to bring him either. Not at all. I've said I think people are over talking the Kyle Shanahan and McVay tree, dude. There's only been fucking few people that are successful in the tree, period. Like it's just facts, So I think a lot of people get overamped by a name. I get it, dude. Like, and I get when one dude's pretty successful and they think, oh, it's going to transpire through every living fucking gene that touches it. I've said everybody looks good when they're on their teams, man. Clint's really the only guy that's left and looks pretty well, but it's always been with a fucking some type of veteran quarterback. He has yet to do shit with any young quarterback, dude. So to imply that he would have success with Fernando and them off the get-go, that's a bullshit deal. He would probably go get Mac Jones, dude, keep him as his quarterback because he knows he can run that under Kyle's deal because they're the same shit he runs. So he most definitely go get fucking Mac, let him run underneath there, and he'll probably run him for the next few years till he feels any type of comfortable deal with Fernando, dude. Like he's not trained to fucking rookie quarterback. I literally said when Derek Carr went down in the Saints and he was over there with them, he didn't do shit after that. He wasn't out there just like, oh shit, look at the fucking Spencer Rattler out here lighting the fuck up, like they don't just fucking, it doesn't work like that. I've said when you're on a good team, Mike McDonald wouldn't look as good as he is if Clint wasn't there, and Clint wouldn't look as good as he is without Mike there. Like that's like a perfect Bill and Josh fucking duo right there, sometimes just the right people connect together, man. I just don't think him coming here, I absolutely don't feel like he would succeed as head coach here, dude. Like I'm just be dead ass honest. So I think
I
he needs
feel
to
we
be
need someone
better.
experienced or
Right.
someone young that has the staff around him, kind of like how John Harbaugh had when he started at the Ravens.
Yeah, I think, dude, like I've said, if you can bring a guy here, I'll just put it this way. There's no coach on this coaching cycle outside of McCarthy, maybe. There ain't a fucking coach on this cycle going to touch Harbaugh's staff. Not even close. There's nowhere skill to level of their talent of linemen, D linemen, O linemen, cornerbacks, receiver
I agree with
coaches.
that because
They're
they've
not
had a
coming
great
close.
staff. That's my
Yeah, they're
point. If
not
we
even.
get John and we get his staff, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, you're
But
not
if we're
even
just
coming
getting
close.
John and then we have to find our own stuff, then
Even if he did,
I'm not
he's
for
still
that.
going to hire a better staff than they ever will. Fucking, it's just like I've
true.
said, none of them guys been here. Listen, there's only probably one guy here that would be fucking Shula, and Shula can probably build a good staff. And why? It ain't because of him. It's because his fucking daddy. His daddy has connections. His daddy has deals with people. So, and then you got the McVay deal. So they're gonna try to put as many people to him that can be successful. No more than Jim Harbaugh. If fucking Jesse leaves, they're gonna have another defensive coordinator in his place right now. So they're expecting him go get a head coaching job. You don't think Jim's already been thinking about who he's going to replace him with? I mean, that's just how the game works. Good coaches will be able to find those replacements, no problem. So like I've said, I think in this deal, if you can go with Monken, Flores, and Jim as your core, and then you get some of these young guys to fit them in certain places and coach and build, then that's what you do. But I think John, even if he's the coach here, I mean, what is he? 15 years probably coached another 15 years. I mean, I don't think it's something that's like he's over in a few years. I think it's like, what were we talking about before? Who was it? I think Harvey said that he thought the Steelers lost nine in a row or so, but that's not even true. But long story short, no matter how good Tomlinson is, right? Tomlinson, a good coach. No one's gonna argue it. He's been to one Super Bowl, one Super Bowl and lost. He has, what did I say, an 8-11 record in the playoffs. For the last fucking since 2016, I think, till now.
Yeah.
He ain't done shit. So just because you have a winning season and you're gonna be the first team to go home in the playoffs, I would rather fucking not. So do people think that Tomlin can get fired? I mean, I've talked about this a bunch of times. Steelers only have had 4 coaches in their history of the team since the current era. So I don't think so, but I think there's a point when the ownership's got to say like, hey man, we win, but when we get to the playoffs, we lose all the time, every time, damn near. So it
I can
doesn't
see
matter
John Harbaugh going to the Steelers,
what he's done. There's a good possibility that there's a good possibility that Tomlinson can be fired. But then that's the same thing where people jump right away. Oh, we should hire. Listen, man, if he can't get past the first win in the playoffs with the Steelers, that's got a fucking badass defense, fucking known for their defense for years. Like, I don't see it. I just absolutely couldn't see it. I mean, I'm not going to say Tomlin's still young enough that he could get it. I just don't think, like, at the end of the day, I've said Monken has had an explosive quarterback. He puts up high points. He runs a modern offense. Who the fuck is going to be Flores or Tomlinson's? You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck he hired over there? Like, I'm cool on that shit. I'm a pass, dude. Like, I would rather take the Harbaugh setup over the fucking
Yeah,
Tomlinson
I'd
said
definitely
it
take
any
Harbaugh
day of
over
the week.
Tomlin.
I don't know. I just think at the end of the day, whoever we hire, man, they better know how to do fucking all three. Build a fucking team, coach their position, and watch the defense or offense, vice versa, whatever side they're on, like
Yeah, fact.
I've said I'm all
Really?
for bringing Gruden back. I'm all for bringing Gruden back and then letting Gruden get Davis Webb or fucking Grant from the Jags and putting him at OC and letting them, make their plays at OC and then getting Flores here for defensive coordinator or something. I'd be all for it in a fucking heartbeat, But
That'd be perfect because that'd be that same West Coast system, especially with Webb under Gruden. Like
yeah,
Webb
he
would be
comes from that
Webb
exact
would
same-
easily be the successor to Gruden at that point. Like you have
Yep.
Gruden for say 5 years or whatever, however long, and then Webb takes over. That'd be like the perfect transition.
Yeah, I mean, like I've said, I think fucking at the end of the day, I just think at the end of the day, the Raiders got to do what builds the team the best over the long run. A quarterback don't fix the team, and if you get a quarterback on the team that can't be protected or have the options, he ain't gonna do no better than Pickett or fucking Aiden or Gino.
Don't be surprised if we do make some trades and then we end up getting like you said, like an Harbaugh Reese, and then we get an offensive tackle or some shit in the draft. Like if we end up with 2 firsts.
Yeah, I mean, I most definitely can. Like I've said, I can most definitely see him making the trade for the pick. I think they'll make the pick. I've said it. You just trade one position and you're picking up like 3-4 people. The draft value ain't never been any higher than it is right now. You literally have a team that's right behind us that want that quarterback badly.
Yeah. They trade down like one spot. They take the quarterback. We get like 2 firsts this year, one of their first next year.
We're most definitely taking their 3 picks next year. 100%. We ain't getting off that trade without their 3 first picks. We can swap picks this year and we get all 3 picks next year. That's how you do it, because that gives us 4 first-round picks. That gives us all the first rounds to be able to trade up and get another quarterback. So the only way the deal works is we swap 1 and 2 this year. They take fucking Fernando. We take Averill Reese, and then we get their 3 picks next year. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you have no cap to get back up in that draft. It's going to be one of the most top-heavy quarterback classes, probably, period. And everybody and their mom will be fighting for people, especially if you have people like that. Like I said, there's no quarterbacks this year. So it doesn't matter if you move up Kyler Murray this year. Who the fuck you putting over there? Mac Jones? And you think he's going to be the next fucking, Daniel Jones? Is that how we're basing the NFL now? It's not going to work with every guy. So logic states that a lot of these teams are going to start loading up on these quarterbacks next year. I've said it, dude. You got so many dudes that just transfer schools. There's going to be 10 quarterbacks that can be quarterback play next year in the draft. And let's just say fucking 2 or 3 of them stay behind us. Still 7 motherfuckers on 4 or 5 teams that need a quarterback. Like, it'll be one of the biggest quarterback. And it's not even that. They're going to have like 20 quarterbacks through the whole draft, so that are good. So I'm telling you, next year is going to be the year of the quarterback. I'll bet anything I own, dude. You'll watch quarterbacks that are starters going to lose their fucking job, dude. That just suck. Like they won't be the starters no more. So I think you'll have all your top guys, but there's just too many people. I've said.
Yeah, Steelers will probably go for a quarterback next year. Rodgers will be gone. Cardinals, like you just said, there's a ton of things. Matthew Stafford will probably retire from the Rams. The Rams will probably get a quarterback.
Rams going to get a quarterback for 100%.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if they took Chambers this year in the first round this year. So
yeah, that's possible too.
Yeah, I guarantee that. That's every bit possible. Fucking sits behind Stafford for the next year or 2, fucking, and then comes in. Easy fucking money right there. So I think they can most definitely pull that off. And then freaking, I've just said, there's a lot of teams that are going to be looking for quarterbacks. And I've just said you won't have an Averill Reese in next year's draft. He doesn't exist in next year's draft. So I think you got to load up on the players that matter and the positions that matter. And if you're going through a full rebuild, to the number one question where people say you cannot replace Max, you get this guy, watch him play what he does in the first year. I bet you gets 10 sacks year 1. bet anything gets 10 sacks year one. And not only that, I bet he'll probably get 2 interceptions. So I would say in year one, rookie, 10 sacks, 2 interceptions. Like, the guy is fucking phenomenal good, dude. Like, he's a fucking great player, dude, and he plays good in coverage just as well as he does off the edge. The guy is a phenomenal player, dude. So I think
I'd say seven sacks, 1 interception as the floor, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm telling you, the guy just has too much. And if you watch his tape, this dude knows how to hold on lines. He knows how to play. He knows how to play against other people, dude. He's phenomenal at it, dude. I mean, he'll fucking wait off line for a second, motherfucker. Be thinking like, what the fuck? And then pow, right on through that bitch, dude. And I mean, I've watched that motherfucker bump draft motherfucker out there on the side coming in, and then watching the quarterback, and he knows like this guy's gonna try to run right here. And I've literally just watched him shoving, dude. Watch this dude get off, boom, drops him, runs motherfucker down on the outside. Like, he's smart as fuck. He's smart.
Yeah,
dude.
the way he waits for the play to develop and then waits for the guy to run either right or left and then just tracks him down and hunts him down.
He knows how to attack.
Yeah,
he knows how to attack at all
setting
levels.
the edge. That's what he knows how to set that edge.
And when he goes into the linebacker position, he can play it just as fucking well. So I've said it. We lack at too many positions to just go commit to one dude right now and not pick up those picks. I get it. It's not going to be popular. I get it. A lot of people are going to think it's the end of the fucking world, but it's just like I said right now. As long as you can guarantee those 3 first-round picks next year from them, then I don't see what the problem is. The Jets get 2 first picks this year, and we get their 3 next year. So, and we can even do a deal where we tell them, like, we get your 3, and then we can do a switch of ours if ours is better, as long as it's not a top 5 pick. So as long as we're not a top 5 pick next year, so if we're 6th or any worse, and you guys are, let's say you're 17th, you can do a fucking swap with our pick. That'd be about the only thing I would do with them, But if you're sitting there saying you got fucking top 5 pick, I mean, yeah, that's not happening. So, and then I keep saying it, top 5 pick, you get Archie or you get fucking CJ Carr, and you still got your 3 first-round picks from the Jets the year before.
I just saw a report.
What is it?
Raiders plan to interview Brian Flores later this week.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hey, we're going to end of the interview, son.
Let's go. I've said
he's probably the last guy.
Brian Flores and Davo are my number 1. But fuck, if we can pull any good fucking coaches at any given time. So
I can agree though. John Gruden and Davis Webb, that's solid.
Fuck yeah. You go John Gruden, Davis Webb at OC, dude, and then bring in a Flores or somebody of the factor, a good defensive coordinator. I don't care who it is. Just can't go get fucking Paul Gunther, man.
Facts.
That is facts. What is it? AJ Lopez. I listen, there's a lot of reports, dude, that fucking the ownership love Fernando Mendoza with those Jets and they ain't getting them for free. Everybody knows that. I mean, everybody knows if the Jets want Fernando, no matter how loaded the next year's quarterback class is, if a team values Fernando better than them, they're going to give up the picks, man. Look at
what Dallas gave up with Trey Lance back in the day.
I mean, there's been multiple fucking times. That was Miami, the Niners with Miami. Fucking, they gave up fucking 3-4 first-round picks in that deal. Multiple teams will give up the picks. It just matters how much they value the fucking guy.
Sure. I'm pretty sure the Cardinals also fucked up when they made a trade for Josh Rosen, if I'm not mistaken.
I would say Jesse Minster is a good defensive coordinator, but if he's the best defensive coordinator, how did he get whooped on this weekend? Fucking
I don't think he's ready to be a head coach, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you can't sit and say this guy's the lead defensive coordinator and fucking they win 19-3. Was it 19-3?
Like that.
So field goals or not, they couldn't stop them. So I know this. You know what I do know? Vrabel stopped motherfucking Justin fucking Herbert.
Did.
I know
Fuck
that.
yeah, they stumped the.
That's
Take
what I.
that
That's
to
the
fucking
defense.
trash.
That's the best defensive coordinator as of right now for sure. You know.
They got thrashed, Red. That was a froggy.
He said,
If y'all want my honest opinion, I can see a Bears and Patriots Super Bowl.
"Oh, that's what I said. That's what my pick was."
Speaking of picks, does Mike still have that list? Because I'm pretty sure I only got one wrong, which is I picked the Eagles and then the Eagles over the 49ers, and that's the only one I got wrong, I think.
I'm undefeated in predictions right now.
Because I went Rams, I went Bears, I went Bills, I went the Eagles. I got that one wrong. Page?
Yeah, I got the list.
What are you talking about? He said, what the hell are you talking about? They gave up 16 points to New England. If I'm watching the same game, the Chargers only had 3
There was a lot of
points
missed
and the
tackles in that game
Patriots had
too.
16.
Yeah, it was 16-3, the final score. Like the Patriots killed it. They controlled the whole
I
game.
read this guy shit wrong.
Yeah, Chargers was 16-3.
Yeah.
He said Jesse Minster. He said Jesse Minster best DC, right? That's what he said, right? I said bullshit. Mike
Dude, that is
Vrabel
the
is
dumbest
because
comment
he
I've ever
fucking
read.
shut this fucking team down. And then he said, "What the hell am I talking about? They gave up 16 points to New England." And I must be fucking confused here.
I think he's saying
literally
both
said
he's saying
Minter's
Minter's good
defense didn't
because he
even
only
do
gave up 16. Like he's basically saying it was Harbaugh's offense that cost them the game or whatever.
Look, as a defensively, man, like if you cannot get it doesn't matter if you hold the field goals or not. Points are points, man.
That's facts. Vrabel kept that fucking team from getting any fucking points. So my point is if Jesse Minster's elite, he don't allow him to get those points. Like just straight facts. But he says 16. I mean, look, 16 points. I get it. He still kicked field goals, beat the game.
Look, under 20 points, I get that, but still, his defense let up more points.
I don't think the Texans are going to beat New England. Fucking, you never know, though. I mean,
Texans played good though. They thrashed Steelers. They fucking thrashed.
Steelers have been a hot and cold team all year long.
Yeah,
They've been back and forth. There's been no continuity.
That's
Texans, for one, have been the same.
McDaniels has been a great play caller this season.
Texans have been the same way with their quarterback play with fucking Stroud. Stroud's been so hit and miss all year long. I will say their defense, though, has been fucking pretty.
Yeah,
the defense is
legit around now. So, Mike, did you want to read out what we put down for last week or last show?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure we were right except for the Eagles game.
Yeah, that was the only one you mispredicted on. You picked Philadelphia, and as well as Dustin picked Philadelphia. I took San Francisco on that one, but and my only loss was I took the Green Bay over the Bears. So basically, Aussie, you were 5 out of 6. I was 5 out of 6. Dustin, you were 3 out of 3 because the last 2 games we all picked the same teams.
I'm 6.
New England and Texas.
Plus, I also went with.
Do you have it written down?
I went with the Panthers to take out the Rams.
I just messed with you, DJ.
They almost beat them, so I'm not too worried. I'm a gambler.
But that was a close game, though. I thought they were going to beat the Rams.
I knew the upset game, dude, and I've said it. Barrow's Euro's a bad motherfucking defensive coordinator, man.
Fuck yeah, he's good. Speaking of defensive coordinators, man, I think Broncos might beat the Bills. What do you guys think?
It's going to be a great game for sure.
Yeah.
But
I think it's the only game I'm going to see in the playoffs where it's going to be like true defense versus offense. Like, what's going to win defense or offense in that game? Because I give the offense to the Bills, but I give the defense to the Broncos.
I agree with that. It's just that, like, how do I put it? If Josh Allen plays like a freaking MVP, that defense going to be in trouble.
Yeah. Well, and then you got to look at Denver's got home field too, so figure that into it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Braves, what do you think? You keep saying that the Texans are going to stomp New England. What's the score you think they're going to stomp them by?
It's gonna be hard to stop a Josh McDaniels play call.
They're not going to
Not
stop
just
him.
that.
I want to hear
They're
what
gonna
this
stop
kid
shit.
got to say. They ain't fucking beating him, but I want to hear what
Vrabel's
this
defense
kid's
is legit, man.
confidence.
It's like
Because when I
fucking
hear him put
2000s
out some
fucking New
stupid
England
ass
again.
fucking take, I'm gonna be like, "Fuck! I'll bet you $1,000 that ain't gonna fucking happen." So there's a big difference, man. Patriots team been solid all the way around all year long, no matter who the
Yeah.
fuck they play. Yeah, this guy's smoking meth. This guy's
Saying
absolutely.
I
30
think
to
the Bills
13.
and Patriots
I don't,
AFC Championship.
This
that
guy
ain't gonna
literally
happen.
said that the Texans are gonna beat the Patriots 30-13.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. If they win at all, it'll be by a fucking field goal or something. If they were lucky.
All right, I got
And that'll have to probably come down to some bullshit fucking umpiring call or something, and then they kick a field goal or some bullshit like that. Like, nah. I've got the Patriots winning that game for sure.
Same.
I think it's going to be another low-scoring game, or it could be the Patriots will blow them out. It just depends how the Texans play. If the Texans play good, they're probably going to be a close game. But if they
There's
take
another thing. Nico Collins got hurt.
Oh, well, they're fucked. They're fucked.
They only
Remember that?
They've
Yeah,
only
he got a
been
cut.
beat
He got
by
concussion.
every team they've played this year. Every team they played. Chargers in the wild card, Dolphins, Jets, Ravens, Bills, Giants, Bengals, Jets, Bucks, Falcons, the Browns, Titans, Saints, Bills, Panthers, Steelers, Dolphins. But the Raiders, they've only been beaten by a total of 11, 17 points. So there's
that
no
New
way
England?
in fucking hell that that they're gonna beat them by fucking 30-13.
Nah, that's not happening.
Without Nico Collins, they ain't doing that.
No fucking way.
Bro, if you even think that the Steelers was a good fucking team, if you think the Steelers was a good team and they were there because they were just a good fucking team, you're fucking crazy. You're absolute fucking crazy. That team been so wish-washed all fucking year long. There ain't been no goddamn dominance by them. Barely even made the fucking playoffs, dude, to even begin with. So that's crazy as fuck. That's crazy as fuck.
I mean, fuck, they only beat like us by 2 points. They only beat the Chiefs, who were a down team, because Patrick Mahomes was out, I think, at that point by 10 points. Like,
Goddamn Geno fucking Smith damn near beat this motherfucker, dude.
that's what I'm saying. Like, we only lost by 2 points.
Truth be told, that is true.
And there you go.
So,
Yeah,
do you want me to write down picks from everybody?
yeah, might as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for what
I
is
don't.
next week.
Brasley, what do you go by? I see your name's Brasley in the bottom. What do you go by? That?
Hell no. This motherfucker ain't in our shit. This fuck guy, I don't even know why his shit's even lit
My
up.
predictions are: I think the Bills are gonna win. The Seahawks are gonna win. The Bears are gonna win, and then the Patriots are gonna win.
So Daisy. Well, hold on, Daisy.
Well, who's all the teams?
I didn't
Who's all the
take.
teams?
I didn't take speed writing.
Well, I can look at it right now.
Okay,
I've got
Bills.
the teams on my phone.
Bills. I got them right here.
Okay.
Bills and Denver. Who's everybody got?
I got Denver.
Bills.
I'm taking Denver.
I heard Denver from Aussie, Bills from Dustin.
No, hell no.
No, he said
I'm taking
Adam-
Denver.
Adam
me and
said
Dustin think-
Adam said Bills,
Yeah.
and Dustin said Denver, and I'm going with Denver just because of home field. I think it's that close. Okay, Rams and Bears. Rams at Bears.
I'm going Bears. I think Bears going
Bears.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Bears.
The Bears. All the way across.
Yep.
All right, and I'm gonna go to Rams. The hell. Oh wait, it's at Chicago. No, I'm going to Rams or Bears. All right, and the next one is San Francisco and Seattle. That's interesting.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
I'm
I
taking
guess
San
so.
Francisco.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Dustin. I was leaning towards San Fran, so I'm gonna stay with San Fran. I was thinking about.
I mean, Kyle Shanahan just put an ass whooping on them fucking Eagles that were the champs, dude. Literally did it with losing players and so on. I think he's ready to go. I think he wants to win. I mean, I'm not going to argue that Seattle isn't a good team. They're most definitely a great team right now. They're the ones that should win. Okay, this is another Panthers fucking Rams for me. Like, this is another one of them games.
I haven't gone for an upset yet, so I'm gonna pick this as my upset this week. It's gonna be this 49ers.
Okay. And Adam, what'd you say?
Seattle.
And I am also going with Seattle. Okay. Last one is Texas versus New England at New England.
I'm taking
Patriots.
England.
Patriots.
I think it's unanimous Patriots.
He's going to pick Texans. I just have this feeling.
You're goddamn right I am.
I have no faith in CJ Stroud. Fucking their defense can be whatever. Drake.
I think he got. I think he got all his bad juju out today.
Oh hell no! That guy had it all year. He's been that player all year.
2 fumbles and an interception.
Dude,
today,
he's been
man.
that
Jesus
player all
Christ.
year, and he's gonna play against a defense and offense. The Steelers are not the fucking Patriots, dude. Like, nowhere close. They're nowhere close. I've said it. CJ Stroud's been the downfall of that team, man. It's not that defense is just fine, but he's been the downfall. And he's got to go into their house. Good luck with that shit. And if he wins, kudos to him. I mean, fucking can't argue it. And Drake, I mean, what is Drake? Is he fucking he's second-year player, huh? Fucking, I mean, second-year player doing what he's doing.
MVP candidate too.
Say again.
MVP candidate.
Yeah, that's facts. And he should be the leader. He should be the leader. So I've said, I mean, I don't know, man. I think the Super Bowl is going to be Patriots, freaking Bears, man. I've made my bracket a while back.
Same here, man.
That's what I'm thinking.
Fire.
And Bears.
I mean, that'd be a damn good deal. I mean, fucking Ben Johnson's offense and defense playing damn good with the Bears in year 1.
I don't know why they're saying that fucking. I don't know why a person in the chat saying that Patriots had an easy schedule. That's bullshit. They play a lot of good teams.
Yeah, listen. I'm not going to argue that it was an easy schedule. It was most definitely an easy schedule. But I've always said this about the Patriots, and I've always said this about Bill Belichick. He can have easy schedules or not. When he makes it to the playoffs, he wins. Like, it's just facts. Motherfucker, I don't care if it's the best team in all of NFL that year. Bill take that motherfucker out. Bill play plenty of easy schedules and go into the playoffs and knock out the best teams and win a Super Bowl. So, I mean, I get the scenario about it being it, but I've always said it comes down to who's coaching in there. Josh McDaniels, I don't care what anybody thinks about him. He's a great play caller, and he has fucking 6 Super Bowl rings, 5 Super Bowl rings with the fucking New England play calling. So I'm pretty sure he's comfortable with his team in any atmosphere, whether or not. And he, like I've said, he literally just took Drake May, make him a fucking MVP candidate in fucking year 1 with him at the helm. And Vrabel, damn good defensive coordinator, man. Like, fucking their team is solid as fuck. So I've said it. If you just look at all-around team, they're easily the best built all-around team. Like, they have it on all levels there. The Broncos, I don't think they're better than the Bills. I absolutely don't think so. I think the Bills in week one play fucking good. They have a game under them because they have the bye. I always say a bye game going in is always hard to come back out without a week. The Bills should win that game. The problem is no matter how bad fucking Bo Nix has played all year, because he's done this multiple times, that defense finds a way to shut motherfuckers like Josh Allen down. So that's the only reason why I'm sitting there saying I'm going to pick the Broncos, because I think at the end of the day, all Bo got to do go win a few fucking passes and get a touchdown here and there, and he's going to win the game due to that defense. That ain't happening over there for fucking for CJ. Hey, I don't see that happening at all. I mean, damn team good on all three stages. So good luck with that shit. So
I think Bo's just gonna be a game manager for this game, and he'll be fine.
It's gonna be a tough game. I'll give it that. I mean, it'll be a tough fucking game. That's for damn sure.
For real.
I've said that Niner game and that Seahawk game, again, another game that Seahawks should win, but Sam Darnold, he's been known not to win the big game moments, man, and that's a most definitely big game moment. So we'll just hope on his, consistency of not doing it. But every record's got to be broke at some point. So he may break that motherfucker now. And I think the Seahawks have the better team. I've just said, man, I don't care what you throw in front of Kyle, dude. He finds a way. How many games was Purdy out this year? Fucking 6, 7. One with Mac Jones fucking in those and still push for the number one fucking.
They did beat the Rams.
I think I saw something somewhere where their first all the starters in the first string for the first game, 74 of those are those starters missed 74 games this year. That's insane.
Yeah, that's crazy, and he's still.
And now you can add Greg Kittle to the list.
Yeah, he was out twice. Because he was out.
He's out again now. He's out with the torn Achilles now.
He's probably done. His career is probably done. Like he's probably done.
Let's see how bad it is.
He's had so many lower leg injuries.
Achilles injury, man, on any player. Achilles injuries take a year to heal, and then a year to even get back to on the field. Like a lot of players do not come back on the Achilles heel because they're too worried about making cuts and going up for shit and ripping it again. Like that's the number one fucking mind game on the Achilles tear. He's too old. I think he's done. I think his career's done.
Yeah, I haven't heard how bad the tear was or what level it was or nothing, but I mean it was. I don't think it was a complete tear, but I mean
we were in the Discord. Were we not? We were in the Discord, and I said it the second I watched that fool pull his toe up. I was like, nope. Fucking, I told him, I said, that's his Achilles right there. He's down. They're like, nah, there's no way, man. I said, bullshit. I've seen that injury one too many times, man. Like the second your toe goes up with your toe down and your heel up, that's it. Done deal. Like it just locks. You can't fucking get it. You do not want to put it down because you can't. And that fucking defender, when he pushed into him and his shoulder and forced his fucking deal on his ball, he just lifted his leg straight up right away. I knew right then. I was like, yeah, this dude done. Those injuries are bad.
Well, that's the thing. He came down on his toe with his all of his body weight basically forward of his toes. So basically, everything was pulling that way. What's going to go? The Achilles.
Yeah, Mahomes, I forget Mahomes had the same fucking deal. I mean, that's a big fucking deal for him too. Like Mahomes may not ever be the same player either. So
literally when that happened, I literally said he's going to become a pocket passer from this point on.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, those are some of the worst injuries. I've watched so many people in their careers never come back from those injuries. Those are the worst ones, man.
Yeah, the worst ones is that one and the knee joint.
Yeah, players do when they what was
ACL or whatever. I think it's ACL or MCL, one of those two. The knee one. That's what fucked up me from playing sports. I fucked my knee.
Like, I ain't even trying to sound negative, but if Mahomes becomes a pocket passer, it's gonna make it easier to stop him.
Oh hell yeah!
That's a good question. I think he still goes as the best quarterback in the draft, though. Most probably.
Who?
Mendoza. If he was asking the question, like, if Mendoza doesn't play well next week, unlikely, but if he doesn't, like, hypothetically, what would happen to his draft stock?
I mean, I think too many people are set on him because he's the only guy in the draft.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
I think
the Jets will still want him regardless.
Yeah. Well, I think there's a lot of teams that may want him. The Cardinals can want him. I mean, you have multiple teams that are up there that can easily want him. So
Us being one of them.
Yeah, I mean, yes, that's facts. I mean, there's nothing saying that the Raiders are physically going to move off the pick. I imagine if the value was there, I'm willing to bet, from what I've heard, if the value's there, they're going to trade the pick. I'll just say it, and I've said it. I'm not going to back off it because I know what I heard, and I know that you can't fix the team with the quarterback to fix the team in 1 year. I know that for a fact, and I know that not anybody in that Raiders organization has spoke of Fernando Mendoza one fucking time. Not one fucking time have they said shit. Tom Brady's job is to talk about players on the fucking screen when he runs games. That's his fucking job. So of course he's going to give insight on a player or say something of the deal, but there is not a guy in the Raiders faculty that is yet to come out and say Fernando Mendoza is our guy, and that's the guy we're targeting to bring here. So if somebody can go get me any clip, any fucking post, any deal, because I follow Raiders a lot and I have damn good fucking intel in there. I've yet to hear it once. You know what I have heard? I've heard it multiple times that the Raiders have multiple good grades on multiple players in the first round and would move off that pick even before Fernando played this game against Oregon. And if anybody knows football, this is the shit I try to keep on saying. Oregon fell flat in that game. It wasn't like Oregon was just playing at this high fucking level against Indiana and it was just this fucking battle out. Oregon fell fucking flat and Dante got embarrassed. That's just fucking facts, dude. It's just what it is. So to sit here and just, I keep saying people are going to give credit to Fernando and this dude on what they do, but I've said he runs the best team in all of football and all of college, and there ain't a fucking team. Listen, I'm telling you, he's going to walk on Miami. He's going to walk on Miami because Carson Beck ain't going to be able to fucking keep up with their offense, period. But I'll tell you this, if Chambis got to play in that fucking natty, I guarantee that bitch would have been a fucking close game come down to the end. Chambis ain't been closed off on no motherfucker, and he's competed against every good motherfucker all the way down to the end. In the last game over there, if Miami don't get that bullshit fucking holding call where he just holds a goddamn receiver all the way into the end zone, don't forget Chambis got the ball with 18 seconds left in the game and marched the fuck right on down that bitch to win it. So I've said it. Chambis is he's an elite player, dude, and he does that with a team that don't have the defense that those motherfuckers have, don't have the offense those dudes got. He fucking carries his team. He's a playmaker, man. And I've always said, we're not bringing their team here. We're bringing him here. He's the fucking guy right there. He played against Indiana. He would have gave him a run, guaranteed. He would have gave him a fucking run.
Yeah, that's what fucked me up about most.
Beat their ass either, like he's good. He knows how to fucking keep up. It may be a 40-40 game, but he knows how to keep up, and that's important, man. That's important when your fucking defense is trash. He's an elite. I've said it. He looked like Barry Sanders back there running laps on motherfuckers.
Yeah, he ran to the 1 yard line and
40 yards on downfield. And not just doing it once this year, like fucking 20 times this year. The kid's good. He's fucking not good. He's great. He's great, dude. I mean, I would 100% take that fucking kid. But like I said, I don't think even if the pick is there to get him in the second round, get him. But if you have to trade up to go get him, you don't do that, because I keep saying it. Your goal isn't quarterback this year. Your goal is Averill Reese type player, and then fucking getting your quarterback next year. That's the goal, So your goal would be just hiring Mac Jones or fucking Malik Willis, somebody of that factor, regardless of who it is. More I keep thinking about it, dude, it's like fucking, I know the Seahawks should win that game. Like, I know the Seahawks should win that game, but I keep thinking like Mike or Kyle Shanahan, he just wins, man. He wins.
And I feel like the Niners, I hate to say it because we don't like the Niners, but the Niners are a different team when it comes to the playoffs. Like, they can be playing like subpar all year, scrape into the playoffs, and then they'll show up more in the playoffs every year.
I don't disagree with you about that. Chambis could have thrown 5, but he didn't. I get that. I get that there's the possibility, but we can't count stats that don't happen. I can sit and say, goddamn, Chambis could have went for 400 that night. We can't count the stats that don't happen. I know that they were there, but it didn't happen. And not only that, there's going to be a lot of people, including Fernando, that throws the ball right to the other fucking player. And I've said it. If anybody watches Fernando's tape, he throws to the sidelines, check downs, and fucking 20 yards out on the sideline. Almost every time. He don't throw deep down the middles. He don't throw 20 down the middles. He don't throw 25s down the middle. He don't throw 15 down the middle. He's always outside corners, and you're not doing that shit in the NFL. So you better most definitely hope that when he comes to the NFL, needs to make transitions and drags and digs across the middles or hooks or any of them, like he need to play NFL throwing. I'm telling you, I think people, I'm not going to say Fernando ain't good, but I think he'll have struggle here. He's going to struggle here. I guarantee it. I would just take Reese and I would roll with Malik. If it was me, I'd just go get Malik Willis, fucking bring him here, let him sit under Monken if that's who we got, or if it was Gruden or whoever the fucking OC that is, because it needs to be a good one, and then fucking go from there. So that's how I would go about it. But you cannot just, if you don't get a good OC, then you're just shit no matter who you get. And if you get Jesse Minster, I keep trying to say, like, who is his OC? And then you're looking at a Matt LaFleur going to come here with a Jesse Minster, but Matt LaFleur was literally with a fucking Robert Saleh. And I mean, either way, it is what it is. I can go on all day with this fucking guy because he's just, I think they're trash.
You talk about Jesse Minter being trash as a head coach?
I'm just saying, I feel like the options that we're going with here, I mean, there's none of them have any experience in rebuilding a team.
Fuck yeah, that's what I've been saying. For me, it's like someone like Flores or something, or fucking John, or someone with experience is probably the best option. Someone that you know can get that's done it before.
I think it most definitely needs to be somebody that fucking knows how.
Exactly.
You know, fucking any type of knowledge of doing it. You know, I've always said this. I've heard people say, well, I can't remember who they said. It might have been Shula that they said they were like, oh, he was on the team when he didn't rebuild it. He didn't rebuild the fucking team.
Yeah, I even take John Harbaugh before I take into that.
It was McVay and them that rebuilt that motherfucker. Same thing with the fucking that scenario. If we look at the Jesse Minster and the Chargers, that's not Jesse doing it. It's Harbaugh doing it, man. Like I'm like I've said, I'm more mind blown on some of these scenarios of coaches that literally just have zero back, and then there are guys
I'm not a Kevin Stefanski fan, but I'd even take him over Jesse Minter or something like that.
I would take him easy before any of them. I would take Stefanski before I hired Minster.
And I'm not even a fan of Stefanski, just because I feel like he's had 6. And I'm not even a Stefanski fan because, you know, he was at the Browns for 6 years and couldn't get it done for 6 years at the Browns. That's why the only reason why I'm like, I'd rather have Flores or rather have.
I would say Steve Stefanski was there with the Browns for 6 years and had 2 Coach of the Years, dude, with 11 plus fucking wins there. I mean, goddamn, we ain't done that, period.
Sure.
So he didn't want the fucking Deshaun Watson fucking trade. That was the fucking organization that wanted that fucking trade, you know? So he just got reeled in. And when that trade happened, go look it up statistically. He ain't done shit with that team. Then he doesn't give a fuck about that team. He didn't want that trade to happen, and he didn't he did not want to go down that road. And ever since then, he is like, I don't give a fucking who you bring here. Fuck care less. Like, I think that dude was already looking to be fucking fired because I think once you get so embedded in fucking trash ass team, you're just there. He already has the contract. He has the deals. You know, you're not going to turn down the money, you know, but I can tell you right now, if he came here with Bowers, you know, like we're not fucked up like the Browns are. Like we're fucked up, but I don't think we're that fucked up, you know, so I think there's 2 worse organizations than us by a mile, and that's the Jets and the Browns. I mean, I don't see how they ain't, but fucking if we were talking about the Browns before the NFL merge and the AFL, I would say Browns beat the shit out of everybody, but I'd say fucking, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. The Raiders, I've said it. I mean, Flores has to be the guy, man. He has the
Makes the most
voice, he
sense.
has the defense, he has everything. He knows Tom's vision, he knows how they want to win, how it's gonna take to win. You bring Dabo in, they know the philosophy, how the offense ran with the defense, with the Patriots, how Tom Brady ran that offense with that defense when he won Super Bowls. You know, those are all gonna be fucking conversations that are easy conversations with them, man. And I've said this, and I'm gonna keep saying this. Why I've said Brian Flores will be the head coach of the Raiders is because Tom Brady doesn't want to come back next year. He does not want to come back next year or the year after to be the fuck or rehire fucking coaches, guaranteed. So I think
Another thing I'll add is so just to add to what you said, because it's all facts what you said, but the thing I'd also add is Flores knows how to scout talent. He didn't want fucking Tua, he wanted fucking Jalen Hurts. So he knows talent. And then also I'd say that he can develop teams because a lot of the defense players and other players, when he was head coach of Miami, he developed that team. Team was like one winning season in 10 years before he got there.
He ran 2 back-to-back winning seasons and then
Yeah,
set up
exactly.
Josh McDaniels for 2 back-to-back playoff runs. So
Mike McDaniels, but yeah. Exactly.
So I mean, fucking at the end of the day, nobody wanted Tua, not even now. But don't get me wrong, they literally fired Josh and they're gonna roll it to a fucking. So
Mike McDaniels,
what I think is funny with the Miami. This is what I'd say to the head coach going to Miami. Don't say you don't like Tua because you're gonna get fired.
You get fired.
Like, straight up.
I don't know. The owner must like Tua for some reason.
Yeah, that fool's getting fired straight up. They told Josh that he was in on the GM search. Then they took him out.
You mean Mike McDaniels?
They told or Mike. Yeah, they told Mike he was going to be in on the GM search. They fucking took him out of it, and then they fucking shit canned him. So I mean, yeah, hell no. I've said, Mike, dude, if you were able to get Robert Saleh and Mike McDaniels, I'd probably say that'd be a good tandem right there. Fucking, you'd have really good offense with good defense. I'm not a Saleh fucking fan, but if you had Daniels, I would roll with that because I think you got 2 good coaches. So I don't trust Saleh as the head coach, but I think McDaniels is a good, I think he's maybe a little loopy. He might be doing hella cocaine here in Vegas too. So I don't know if
I think Mike McDaniels is on some kind of heavy drugs, man. If you look at him when he first went to Miami, then you look at him when he's leaving.
Oh, he was crying. People said that he was crying when he left the Dolphins, but don't get me wrong. I mean, he probably cares about football a lot. So, but I did hear that he's going to go to the Lions tomorrow for offensive coordinator job because he just came from the Falcons and the Titans, I think, for head coaching jobs. But he said he's going to go interview for the Lions OC job because if you don't think he's getting hired for either one of them, he's going to go to the Lions. The Lions offered him the job right away. They fucking told him
that would work. That'd be probably ideal for him.
If he wants to go back to being a head coach right away, that'd be the fastest way there. That's just facts. And you're telling me that you go from A-Train to fucking Gibbs? Psh. You know, you're gonna do all right. You know, Jocks, this is what I would keep trying to tell everybody. When Flores comes, right? It wasn't Bill Belichick building the quarterbacks in New England. He had Josh McDaniels and them building people like fucking Tom. Well, that was fucking Charlie Weiss, but he had Charlie Weiss and them building people like Tom fucking Brady, and then he had people like Josh McDaniels. Well, I think Charlie Weiss helped even beat or develop Matt Castle. So then you had fucking Josh McDaniels built Brissett and fucking Jimmy fucking no, but I think Jimmy was built on Bill O'Brien. So long story short, they only had a few people that were building them, but they were able to develop quarterbacks. Some of them went on been damn good fucking backups and starters for multiple years now. But I've always said, just because Brian is the head coach and defensive coordinator doesn't mean you can't still develop a quarterback. It just matters who you have in those positions that can develop them. Like you can't just go settling for a Mike Floor or a Mike
Mike LaFleur.
LaFleur because of what his brother's done, Matt. Like we can't do that shit. And when you get a coach, dude, of those stature, you got to know that their history is that they have developed. I'm telling you, man. I mean, Clint has been flags for me for multiple deals because I get how people can get hyped, but I've watched that shit plenty of times. I've watched it plenty of times where a good coordinator would go out there and do really good, go try to be head coach, get dirt stomped. So it's not the same thing. And it's not the same thing when the Raiders are not even a good team. Absolutely not even a good team. We don't have the first pick because we're winning championships, so that's just
fair.
facts.
And also, it can depend on like the other side of the ball. Not a case. It's like where Clinton is at the moment. They also got a good defense, so your offense kind of feeds off the defense and vice versa.
I mean, I've said the Panthers defense and shit. The thing about Euro is all year long he's been able to go up against good teams and find a way to slow them down for a period of time. Like even the Rams, dude. I've said it, for a guy to go out there and fucking slow down McVay in that fucking playoff run where McVay is known for that shit. Like that's a big fucking deal. Them Panthers shouldn't even come close to that fucking game. Shouldn't even been close. That should have been Rams ready to go for a Super Bowl run, and they should have fucking closed them out. And that's not how that game went, because it shows Shula's defense fucking only has gotten worse over the last few weeks. Easy. It's facts. Go look it up. And we're over here saying, yep, let's go get that guy as a head coach, this and that. Like production has to be shown on the field. And I've said this. Brian Flores' defense been solid everywhere he's ever gone. His shit don't fluctuate up and down. Everybody has bad games, but they don't have consistent bad games. You're not sitting there watching them go up 4 games, fucking just losing shit. I've said it. Even against with the Vikings falling off the deal, not playing well and shit, their defense still been damn good. Top 5, top 10 in all kinds of metrics all year long. So
yeah, your defense doesn't go from like top 10 to fucking like bottom 10 if you're consistent as a coordinator.
Well, I think
no matter what team you're on.
Yeah, you got to think about how he's already had success with both sides of the ball. How when he was in Miami, went through 5 offensive coordinators in 3 years because he was trying to win. He did not get fired because he sucked. He got fired because he disagreed and wanted to get rid of the quarterback. So there's a lot of things, man, that fucking I've just felt like he's always been overlooked, man, by a mile for the wrong reason.
That's facts. And then there's also the thing with the case with Miami and stuff where other teams maybe didn't look at him, all that bullshit. Yeah, I definitely feel like Flores has been overlooked the last few years. So if we get him, that'd be good, I reckon. Also, you can help develop our defense, which needs like 10 starters on it.
Look, there's a lot of reasons why I've talked to people and told them like why I believe that the Raiders didn't just go right out and target fucking Flores or
Brian Dable
right off the get-go. It'd be tampering. That would have meant that Tom Brady at some point in the season fucking spoke with both of them and fucking made an agreement that they would fucking make them the next coaches. Well, they can't do that shit. So the only thing that makes sense to me is like you go through your coaching process, right? And you go through your hiring. You have to go through 2 Rooney Rule interviews before you can hire any coach, period. They've already went through Vance Joseph and Euro. They can hire Brian the minute he walks in that building if they wanted to. They don't have to wait on anything else now to make a hire on the coach. So if there's any coach that they feel interested in how interviews and they like, they can hire his ass. So they've already qualified for the Rooney Rule. So there ain't nothing holding them back now. So if Brian Flores walks in that building, if they interviewed him, put in an interview for him.
Well, they have now, I think. So I just got actually. Let me check when it is. I think it's next week. I'm not sure.
I didn't see nothing that came through, so I don't know where they seen that post at, but could be wrong.
I'm just hang on. I'll just check. Make sure. I don't like doing speculation.
Well, hey guys, I hate to say it, but I'm going to check out for the night. But thanks
Have
for
a
letting
good
me come
one.
on, Dustin. Always
Yeah,
good talking with you. Aussie, always good talking with you as well. You guys have
Later,
a
bro.
great night. Chat. Good night to the chat. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
hell yeah, you too, man. Have a good one.
All right. Night.
Yeah, because everywhere I look right here, it says
Yeah, I'm not saying anything yet.
the Las Vegas Raiders had not officially requested an interview with Brian Flores.
Okay, hang on. It says it here on this one. Oh no, that's just on the radar. It doesn't say they've actually looked at him yet. Yeah, I can't see anything that's officially them saying they're gonna interview him. Had to wait and see, man.
Yeah, because I didn't get no post. I didn't get no
Yeah, I haven't seen anything official yet.
notification.
Not like with the other interviews where they bring out multiple reports saying they're gonna interview the person.
I mean, fuck, I think I would have seen him come across, but I mean, I'm not going to say I didn't accidentally fucking delete something and not see it. I won't say that. I don't know. Maybe I can be wrong. I don't fucking see it.
Yeah, I'm just checking now, but everything I'm saying is saying that the Vikings are confident he's coming back there.
Yep, it's what I've said, the same thing. Even in my post I just made, I've said that if they were going to pull him away, it would be Brady that would need to pull this dude away from there.
Yeah, the only one I can see is, which is a few days old now, was when he went to interview with the Ravens.
Yeah, it's the only interview I know of.
We'll probably hear something within the next week, I would think, because they've interviewed all the other candidates, right? That they said they were going to interview.
Yeah, for the most part, they've interviewed mostly everybody.
Yeah, maybe we'll hear something in the next couple of days. Because I'll be surprised if they don't at least request an interview with Flores after the
I
Ravens
mean,
have as well.
they're still interviewing. They're still interviewing everybody in the Rams, so they haven't got to them yet.
No, maybe that's why. Yeah, they're probably going to go
Yeah.
through those first, and then they might request an interview with Flores at the end. Because I feel like he's the last, like we've been saying, Flores will be the last guy we interview. Because by then you already know where everyone else is at as far as your interviews. So when Flores comes in, that's like your last interview, and then it's either you're going to hire him right then and there, or you're going to go with someone else you've already interviewed at that point. Like, it wouldn't make sense to bring him in before those other interviews are done. So if that's the case, maybe by the end of the week we might hear something about Flores. That's what I'm thinking.
And I would love to fucking know where Adam
Yeah,
thinks he seen that.
I had to ask him where he saw that. I'm thinking maybe Twitter or something. That's I even understood that bitch, but I'm just gonna say it right now just so I can check.
I mean, that shit would.
Shit's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know. Well, either way, fucking.
Yeah.
We'll probably come back on tomorrow. So if you want to come back on tomorrow, we can come back on, talk about
Yeah,
some more shit.
yeah, I should be free tomorrow.
All right. Outside of that, do you have anything else you want to add or anything before we hop off here?
No, I'm good. I think we covered a lot today.
He said, I feel stupid for buying some Raider gear. Don't feel dumb, man. I mean, I'm always going to buy Raider shit, dude. I don't give a fuck win or lose. So I'm always going to support their shit. Always fucking. Ain't fucking going to not support these motherfuckers. So outside of that, hey, appreciate all you guys always showing up.
As they say.
Yep, damn facts. That's facts. Appreciate all you guys showing up. Appreciate all you guys being here tonight, commenting in the chat, everything, man. Over the next few days, as we get closer and closer, we'll talk about real shit. Do we think that we're really going to take Fernando? Yeah, probably, but talking about possibilities. So not every conversation could always go the way everybody wants. So we're going to talk about all kinds of shit. Long story short, frickin' we'll probably see you guys tomorrow night. And outside of that, I hope you guys all have a great night and peace out.
Peace out. Later.
Bye, man. Late, Rudy. Late, Drox. Late to all you guys, man. Appreciate all you guys.